Hello my friends, welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Novella. Today is Sunday and that means Coffee Klatch. Coffee Klatch is a Dutch word that means I'll invite you over for a coffee and a cookie and we talk about the past week.
Cuckoo! Hello! We are the Naughty Munchkins. We're not invited, but hello to everyone.
This is June Curiel. She has her own podcast.
Yeah! It's a fiction podcast, Juni per la Morte. You can listen for free in Spotify, Apple Podcasts, everywhere.
And Mertje has a new bike.
This is the other one. Bye-bye!
I'm sorry for the interruption, but I had some friends over for lunch today and they are now off for a bike ride because this is perfect area to go bike riding. A lot of car-free roads here to ride and it's absolutely beautiful. So yeah, while they're gone I will continue with my video. So, what have I been reading? Well, I've read Donna Tartt's The Goldfinch together with Shelley Swearingen. And we are still reading Fernando Pessoa, The Book of Disquiet. I also read Foster by Keegan, which I really loved. And I read Young's Bloomsbury by Nino Strachey. Strachey, that's the word. Foster talks about a young girl and her mother is highly pregnant and her parents don't feel like taking care of her while her mother is highly pregnant and with the baby and stuff. So they put the girl with a family that just lost their boy. And it's just a small little account of her time being there. But it's so beautiful and packed full of emotions. It is an absolute must-read. It is a wonderful, wonderful story. The prose is absolutely brilliant. Not a word too many, not a word too few. It is absolutely magnificent. Now, I haven't read the other one that was nominated or shortlisted for the Booker, so I really want to read that one too, but it was a very, very good meeting with Keegan for a first read. It was great. It was absolutely great. Then I also read the young Bloomsbury, The Generation That Redefined Love, Freedom and Self-Expression in the 1920s England. Now, Nino Strachey or Strachey, I don't know how to pronounce it, is a direct descendant of the Bloomsbury group. And amongst others in the Bloomsbury group was Ian Foster, Virginia Woolf and many others. And she talks about how the group invited people over to have really interesting discussions. So they really selected their audience and the people that came over. They also prepared themselves really well. So they always had to write something so text could be discussed. And what I found really interesting about the book is that all the men had some sort of reversion therapy because all the men were gay, or most of them. And they all went to Austria, Switzerland with some crazy doctor, a sadist. I can only call it a sadist. And he injected their testes with testosterone or something. And those were extremely painful. I don't even have balls, but I felt it anyway. So it didn't feel right. Now, it was interesting, that book. I really enjoyed it, but on the other hand, it came across as a bit messy, but that's the difficulty if you have to write a sort of a memoir of multiple people. It's difficult to be very well organized. So it suffered a bit under that, and it would have been better if the author chose one subject and then build a story around it. But nevertheless, it was a very nice introduction, but I believe that there are better books around or that are talking about the Bloomsbury group. So yeah, I will definitely read more about them because it really felt like very interesting. So I want to, I want to read more. But this one was just a small introduction. It's not interesting if you know already a lot about the Bloomsbury, because the insights, I thought it would be more interesting because the author is a direct descendant of the Bloomsbury, but that wasn't really the case, except for the fact that they all had a sort of a reversion therapy. Then I also read, of course, The Goldfinch by Donna Tartt. Now, I read it together with Shelley, and I'm not sure what we are going to do. We haven't discussed it yet. So for me, it was the first Donna Tartt that I've read, and I enjoyed it, although I was a bit disappointed by the ending. I found it a bit messy. But nevertheless, I really enjoyed the story, and for me it was a 4-star read, and I hope maybe we are doing a video where we do more of a deep dive into the story. But we had fun nevertheless. And then, I also am reading Fernando Pessoa's The Book of Disquiet with Classics&Company. In fact, the discussions on Discord are even more interesting than the book itself. So really hop over to our Discord and read them. It's really fun. It's really engaging and really interesting what the people have to say. So I really enjoy this read. It's a lot of fun. Now, I also bought some stationery. Maybe you are interested or not. But I really like to write with pen. And lately, most books that I buy, you can see through it. I have to skip a page because it bleeds, the paper bleeds. And that really annoys me. And somebody told me to buy this Leuchtturm1917. This is really beautiful. You could feel that it's high quality, and it's just with little dots. You could see, I don't know if you can see it, but I'm really happy with this. And you could feel that the paper quality is a whole lot better than the more famous brand of those books. So I'm really looking forward to write in this one. I feel energized to write. So I like to write by hand first, so it gives me more time to collect my thoughts. And writing by hand is also very soothing, I think. So that's it. Thank you for watching. Marguerite Dura is here also. It is not coffee, but it's tea this time. Go check out, if you can speak Spanish, go check out June's podcast. It's really weird and funny, and even I am in it sometimes. I play Angela Merkel. And that's about it. I hope I see you next Wednesday. And next week is my 1st year anniversary. So I'm thinking of doing some changes, and we'll see what I'm coming up with. I have no idea yet, but I will do something new. I hope to see you next time, and keep on reading, keep enjoying it yourselves, and stay healthy. And I'll see you on Wednesday. Bye-bye.